Alright, aloha guys. So thought I'd share this with you at least. This is the most beautiful day we've had on this trip so far. And this is the second week, this is day 8 I think. But just gorgeous. Woke up to sunshine and needed it because it's been a lot of gray skies and just howling winds. And when you have gray skies, you also have gray seas, you know. And I'm a sun person. The name of the vessel is SunSpot too, so we need the sun. Caught a small bonita earlier, so I'm gonna fillet him up here pretty soon. Just a little guy, nothing much, but he'll keep me fed for a couple days, so that's pretty nice right there. I had another one I caught like this a couple hours ago, but I let him go because I still have some meat left from a fish I caught earlier, so I should have enough food or fresh fish for 2 days now at least. 3 days, 2 days. So I still have the line out. Oh boy. So right there, I just put my hand on the autopilot that I had just put together, well, a few days before that, or a couple days. No, I think it was like that day before. And I noticed that it was getting hot. It was overheating again, and I freaked out for a second because if that autopilot quit, that'd be it, you know, and I still knew I had like weeks to go. So I immediately pulled the plug on it and pulled it back apart and found the problem, and it was the motor in there was something wasn't wired right inside the reverse polarities when it goes back and forth to run the tiller. So as it would reverse the polarities every time, it was grounding. So that's why it was getting really super hot, and I didn't want to lose it, so I had to get off there and pull the plug. So that was what happened just there. Aloha. That's Lanai in the background. Obviously I made it. Peace. Alright, aloha guys. I think we're at day 8 now, I think. I tried to stop keeping track of days for a little while because it was getting kind of hard, so I'm gonna. Anyways, I got a little bonita earlier today, so nothing fancy, just a nice little guy. But he'll feed me for a couple days, and I still had a little bonita left from a previous catch, so I still have fresh fish now for this between him and the other guy, 3 days at least. I haven't touched any of my canned meat, which is nice, you know, 8 days out, so that's good. Got my autopilot, one of them together out of the 2. I made one working, and ended up using this is the new housing for the ST1000 that I bought. Inside there is the motor out of my ST2000 and the PCB board, a circuit board, out of my ST2000. So it's 80 or 75% of the old or new parts and 25% of the old parts. I don't know if you're able to see it or not because of the light, but there's the guts of the remaining of the job. So that's all spare parts right now. That's one circuit board is fried. Well, I just got to solder in a new voltage suppressing regulator is what it is. I think diode or whatever. But so I mean, a couple of parts. I'll be able to put that together again new from once I order parts. But no store out here, obviously. But we're back on a nice course here. That's about right there, Maui. 250 is Maui. So 250 degrees. Beautiful out there today. Woke up to sunshine. It's been a lot of gray skies. So the sunshine is a nice welcome blessing. I know you guys haven't seen much of the action out there in the ocean-wise. Super calm day today. Winds are about 10 to 15 knots, maybe 10-15 knots. Wind seas are only 4 to 6 feet. It's the calmest day we've had yet. So the one autopilot's kicking ass right now. So that new housing and new gaskets and everything should keep everything clean and dry inside. And I think we might be in pretty good shape for a while, hopefully. If not, I was doing pretty good off of steering with sails. What I was doing is just tying that tiller off, and it worked, man. I just set the sails, but I could only keep it like just off of the wind, you know. I couldn't really do much else, so limited in where I could do that too. But cool experience in the same. All right, I'm gonna fillet this fish, have a cup of coffee, and smoke some motherfucking weed because I've been fixing shit all day. See you guys. Peace from 800 miles offshore on the Pacific Ocean. Alright, we're watching some Beetlejuice today. Beetlejuice. Paquita's down there eating. We've got, we're more than halfway there now. Woohoo! I don't know what day it is. 12, 13, something like that. We got about 10-foot following seas right now, so it's really rocky. Wind was howling earlier. I think that's where these big waves are from. And let me pause the movie. Fish on. Hanapa. Whoa. Ugh. We got wind and waves astern. Oh. So it's a little rocky. Should have probably slowed my speed down a bit. Whoa. I can see him back there getting drugged. Aw, fuck him. Whatever. I don't know why I thought that would work. Let's try it again, huh? Okay. I'm gonna reduce some sail. We're just going too fast. The fish is skipping. Just gonna. Okay. I reduced my speed a lot because the fish was being dragged across the top of the water, skipping. Looks like he's trying to swim now. So you wanted to live on a boat, huh? Woo! My whole body is just bruised. Bouncing off these rails and the boat table. Whatever he is, he's tired out from being drugged. We were probably going about 6 knots, 7 knots downhill. a small mahi-mahi. That's how it's done. Woo! That's a nice mahi-mahi right there, baby. Woohoo! Actually, I just got done taking down my mainsail because I tore it. This is a nice pick-me-up. After that, what is that? Okay. I don't know where the hook is. Woo! Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. I needed you. Okay, everything is wrapped around everything. Alright, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. All right, here we go. Landed. Beautiful fish. I was out of fresh fish too. Hope that recorded. We're about 650 miles away from Hawaii. Hawaii is right in the middle of that rainbow. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen or not, but it's like the opening, welcoming gates to the state of Hawaii right there. It's raining this morning a little bit. It's done now already, but it's warm rain, so it's pleasant, you know. You can tell I'm definitely closer to Hawaii and a lot farther south than San Diego because it's warm again, you know? Mornings are warm, nights are warm. I'm starting to sweat again, thank goodness. I don't think I sweat the entire year I was in San Diego. We're about 650 miles away from Hawaii. I have my boom removed from the mast. I don't know if you can tell, the boom's gone. It's down there right now. Yeah, there's my boom. So I had a tear in my sail. Yesterday my sail blew. Not bad though. Right in the belly of the sail, on the outer edge, on the loof, the seam split. So luckily it was just a seam, and it was the threading that failed, not the sheet material in the sail. So luckily before I left I bought upholstery needles, and I bought 100% nylon string so I could sew the sails if something happened. I figured if I blew one out really badly, I could use that for material and repair any other sail problems I had. So luckily the sail wasn't really blown out, so all I got to do is sew that seam back together. I'll tell you later on about that. And got a mahi-mahi the other day. It was nice. Well, yesterday, day before yesterday, I don't know. I still got half of them left, so. Well, I'm going to repair the sail, smoke a little bit of weed, and drink my coffee this morning. It's starting to get nice out here. Let's take a look at the, literally Hawaii is right dead center in that rainbow. Right where I'm pointed is Hawaii. And it's the first rainbow I've seen. I can tell I'm getting close to home. Aloha. Alright, aloha. We are about 650 miles from Hawaii. Woo! Yesterday I had an accidental jib where my boom swung over and slapped real hard and ended up tearing my mainsail. It only tore about a foot, maybe two feet, right down the seam, right in the belly along the loof. So, whoa, it's just hard to hold on. It's rocking and rolling, baby, living the dream. So I pulled the whole boom off the boat with the sail on it. It was easier than removing just the sail. So I pulled the boom off and it's in the, there it is, hold on. Whoa. There it is. Boom is all the way inside the cockpit right now. Here's the tear in the sails, the sail. So this is the loof end of it. It tore in the middle. There's a string there in the sail itself. So I just got that pulled tight again to get the seam matched up again. But you can see it tore right along the seam here. And it tore about 2 feet back. So all the way down here. You can see where it stops here. There it is. So that's right. Luckily, not luckily, planned it. I bought before I left some Singer upholstery needles and some 100% nylon thread so I could repair the sails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use contact cement and I'm going to glue the seams back together. And then after I glue the seams back together, then I'm going to hand sew them back up. That should be okay. I'll let you know how that goes. Living the dream, baby. Alright, so I've been working on the sail that tore yesterday. I got the seam glued back together. Let me show you. So this is the seam right here that split. This is the inside of the sail. Right near the belly of the sail and actually the loof. There's the loof. So it split from here all the way to the end. And it was just flopping in the wind. I have it glued together with contact cement. The seam, and I'll tell you, just with the contact cement alone, it looks pretty good. But now I'm gonna go ahead and hand sew this seam with the nylon I have. So after I sew it, I'll show it to you. Looking good though so far.